Happy Friday, all empathic sensitive souls. It's Denise here. How has your week gone? Monday we pulled the slow and steady card. What did you guys discover? Did you go slow and steady this week? Or did you fight and push and pull and scream? And I did not. I went slow and steady. I'm still recovering from this head cold. Slow and steady wins the race. I watched, I pulled myself back out of the mess, the chaos at work, and I watched how things unfolded. I took my time. Yesterday I had a meeting in the morning, and then I had a dental cleaning, and so it was a busy morning because I was trying to get everything done before I had to go to my meeting. And my meeting was supposed to be 2 hours long, but it ended up being a half hour. Who knows? I think they thought there's going to be more training involved, or people would have more questions because they're rolling out new software. And I only have questions once I get into it, get my hands on it, and start using it. Then it's like, wait, what did he say about this, that, and the other? Because I'm a hands-on kind of person. And I took my time. We went to the meeting, discussed some stuff afterwards. I took my time, got back to work. Everything was flowing just fine. The coworker that usually has a hissy fit and a meltdown because everything revolves around her was very quiet. And I'm like, that's an interesting turn of events, because normally she's ranting and raving about how horrible everything is. But I'm fine with that. And it was like that the rest of the day. I had to leave, I had to get my dental cleaning. And I came back, and the cleaning went absolutely almost pain-free. And it's like, wow, I was happy with that too. So by the time I got back to work, I wasn't, because a lot of times when they scrape on your teeth, your mouth is a little tender and sore, and you end up with a headache, and anything neck and above that's in pain is always hard to deal with. And the rest of the day went smooth. I took it slow and steady. And I've noticed that even in the morning when I'm running late for work and I'm going to hurry, I get to work exactly the same time when I drive slow and steady. I'm not quite sure how that works with the universe, but slow and steady wins the race. I took my time all week, just pacing myself to get my work done. I'm not pushing to get through stuff. It's everything will flow and get done as it needs to. And gosh darn if it hasn't worked out every single day this week. So then I stop and I wonder, do I put expectations on myself? Do I put more drama into my life by thinking I have to get it done now, no, 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 instead of just saying, okay, one step at a time and we'll get through it? Because it never fails that I get done around the same time. When I'm driving to work, a car that passes me going by me 80 miles an hour, we end up at the stop sign pretty much not that far apart. So I don't, right? So it's just something to think about. Taking things slow and steady. Don't push the agenda. You're a human being, not a human doing. Everything will work out. Pushing things forward impulsively will not only prevent success, but potentially cause more trouble. And I think that's true, especially with work. Is when I push, I got to get it done, got to get it done. Instead of waiting 5 minutes, a lot of times I create more problems because I didn't take the time to wait and let the system work out, because sometimes the computer system is slow and I sometimes don't have the patience. And this card reminds us to have the patience. Take the time. Last night I was on the phone with my niece and my great nephew, who is non was non-verbal, now is starting to engage and speak. Hopped on the phone. Hi, how are you? I said, well, hi, how are you? I am fine. I'm hungry. That's a whole conversation. I had to slow down and take the time to have a conversation with him. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow and steady. Take the time. Because otherwise it's blah, 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 throwing questions at him. And he just, hi, how are you? I'm fine. How are you? I'm hungry. And for him, that's a huge conversation. But I had to slow down. So even in little things like dealing with kids, coworkers at work, pretty much kids, driving to work, deciding whether I want to do my dishes tonight or push them off till tomorrow, slow and steady wins the race. It's a great reminder that everything happens as it is supposed to happen. Everything turns out the way it's supposed to turn out. And me fretting over it, me pushing my own agenda with it, usually doesn't work out well. Oh, I got to get all this stuff done because I have to get out of work by 3 today. And when I do that, I'm never out of work at 3. When I push, there's always some snafu that happens, and the fix takes longer than if I would have just relaxed through it and not worried and just let the system work its way through. So it's a good reminder. Slow and steady wins the race. Have a great weekend, everyone. Remember, if you ever need help pushing through your emotions, as I talk about slow and steady, but sometimes you need someone to walk slow and steady with you. And if you need that hand to hold on to and to navigate through your emotions, to push through to the other side so you can see what life can be like without sometimes the dread, sometimes the worry, sometimes the anxiousness hanging over your head or weighing you down. I'm an intuitive emotional healer. I help you process through your emotions. And if that's something you'd like to do, let me know. Drop me a comment, send me an email, give me a holler. Let me know how I can be of help. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend. Remember, slow and steady wins the race. Have a great weekend, everyone. I'll check in on Monday. We'll have a new card draw, and we'll see how the weekend folds. Bye for now, everyone.